What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Way Back Wednesday, and for now, and I think it's about 5 or 6 weeks worth of videos, we are going to watch the Sunday afternoon EX Double Elimination, and where the winner could win a Tommy Lasorda Baseball for Sega Geniuses or 10 PTCO booster codes. So what we're going to see is we're going to see match against somebody. This week it is a Camerupt Stantler deck versus a Gardevoir Mewtwo deck. And we're going to watch it, do my best to commentate, and watch some EX era action, right? And so what this is actually from Limitless. They use an app called TCG1. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I remember correctly, that's what its name is. The link will be up, down below, and above in the next segment, or down below, always in the comment section, in the description, sorry. And so what this is they're playing in this legal set: Ruby and Sapphire, Sandstorm, Dragon, King of Magma, Hidden Legends, Fire Red, Game Team, Rockets, Deoxys, whatever. All these different things. There's little bug cards, major issues, whatever, sudden death, spectating. So you can actually spectate during this tournament, which is pretty cool. There's time limits, so there's no time limit at all. Game crashes. And deck lists were actually not shown during the tournament, which is really cool because you don't know what your opponent is playing. And so you're going to see me struggle a little bit during commentating because this is live, so I don't know how it works, how some of the decks work during the live, but as I play, of course, I see them play it. But what this is a double elimination. So if you win one, you go to the loser's bracket. If you lose again, you're out. Pretty much kind of like what the Players' Cup is. And so what we're going to do is for each video, we're going to talk about the two decks that we're going to see in the video, because we really don't get to see what the deck is during the video, kind of to see what we draw or what they draw into. And you actually can't see their hands either. So this is a pretty cool thing if you want to see some older decks and learn more about this. I think it's like 2006 is the EX series format. People would say it's probably the best format of all time. But the first deck is going to be a Gardevoir Mewtwo EX deck. So this is Gardevoir. Let's see how we can pull this up. Here we go. Gardevoir has a Poke Power Size Shadow. Once during the turn before you attack, you may search it for a Psychic Energy attached to one of your Pokemon. Put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. There's an Energy Burst attack. It does 10 damage times the amount of total energy attached to Gardevoir and the defending Pokemon. We have cards like Pidgeot. Pidgeot is a very staple card that you can see the quick search. Mewtwo EX. It's a pretty interesting card. It's got the Darkness switch, discard energy card attached to Rocket's Mewtwo X, and switch all damage counters on Rocket Mewtwo X with those of the defending Pokemon. Hypnoblast does 40 and Cyburn does 70. Okay. And then we have another Mewtwo. There's a 1/1 Duck Trio. I don't know what this Duck Trio does. Let's look at it real quick. Prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by your opponent's attack. Going to prevent sniping that way. We see a Mewtwo, the Delta species Mewtwo. When you put Mewtwo from your bench to your hand, you move any number of basic energy attached to your Pokemon to your other Pokemon any way you like. That's pretty cool. And Latios, not Latios, Latios has removed 1 damage counter for each of your Pokemon, including Latios Star. The 50 Pokemon's EX. Discard all energy attached to Latios Star. This attack does 50 damage plus 100 more. So it can do 150 near Fire, Water, and Psychic. So yeah, there we go. And these supporter cards, of course, like always, that we're going to see a lot. And then we're going to go to the other deck, which actually is Jason Klasinski's deck. He's the person running the tournament, probably the best player of all time. I will probably argue with anybody. But it plays around a Camerupt Stantler deck. Stantler's got the attack Screechy Voice 10. If it's an evolved Pokemon, the Pokemon's not confused. Push away does 20. Look at your opponent's hand, choose your trainer card you find there, and discard it. Might not seem like a lot, but you'll definitely see, like in the video, why it is a lot. And we have Camerupt. Camerupt has Backburner, such as discard 2 basic energy attached to Pokemon any way you like. Split Bomb does choose 2 Pokemon, does 30 to each of them. So you have this like Disruptive Stantler. You have Camerupt start picking knockouts of the bench. You have cards like Curse Stone to do damage to the bench, Bloomberry to give free retreat. What does Fluffy Berry do? I don't know what that one does. Okay, it says also a retreat cost. So both these berries have a retreat cost of 0. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then everything else is regular supporter cards, stuff like that. We do have Heal Energy to counter the other Scritchy Voice Stantler decks. There is a Minum that puts one card in this card in your hand. Negative is 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And there's Unknown with Shuffle. It does have Hidden Power too, which I think it's to put a Pokemon onto their bench. If your opponent's bench isn't full, look at their hand, choose one base Pokemon you find there, and put it onto their bench. Then switch with their defending Pokemon. Okay. And yeah, everything else is just regular energy removal slash bring Pokemon up, counter Poke Powers, Poke Bodies, things. And yeah, so that's 2 decks we're going to see today. We're going to see a Gardevoir Pidgeot Mewtwo deck versus a Stantler Camerupt deck. You think the Stantler Camerupt deck probably has a little bit of the edge because it does play all of the Curse Zone and Cess Crystals, but this deck does play 3 Windstorm, which can counter that. So yeah, it should be we'll see what happens. Like I said, this is the first match that I was commentating. I was learning, and as the weeks go on, the commentating does get better. And let me know if this is something you want to see going forward or not. I did have a lot of fun, and if you want to play in these Sunday afternoon EX tournaments, they are every Sunday. Yeah, go play them. They're on the website. All right, guys, let's see the match now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the team of Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So, we're gonna watch some 06 action. There is a tournament on Limitless called the Sunday Afternoon EX Tournament, and it's where you play EX decks, and we're gonna try our best to watch these games because you can spectate on TCG1, whereas I don't know much about this. So we're gonna see what happens. We can't see each player's hands or anything, but we can see what they're playing. So, can I click cards to see what they'll do? Uh-oh, Zora's in here. I like that you can see whose turn it is. So this is the one and only Jason Klozinski. Of course, we're going to watch him. Let's see. So routes. Put you turns, drew a card. Oh, I like that it changes too, whose turn it is, right? Is that what's happening? Yeah, so we have some routes action. Okay. So we can see some of the cards. Shuffle says, once during turn, you may search deck for an unknown. What's wrong, Zora? She's so excited. She's so excited. Okay, so let's see. Now, I don't know what all these cards do. We're going to be honest. Maybe I should, try to get somebody in here who knows more about 06 and then commentate with me. But it is what it is. We're here just watching. Okay, so Ladia Star comes on the bench. Charge like Psychic Energy Ralts. And looks like he played Admin and pass on to Jason's turn. So Admin is in, but player shuffle up. And see, so turn 3 begins. It's Jason's turn. Okay. Can we see what Latias does? Oh, look at that. Remove 1 damage for each Pokemon. Shooting Star, the defending Pokemon of Pokemon EX, discard all energy attached. Okay. And then, so played Scott. Alright. Let's see what Scott does. So Scott, search for supporter stadium shown to your hand. Okay. So, played Scott. Let's see. What's Unknown do? Unknown says, once during turn before you search your deck for another Unknown and switch it with Unknown. If you do, put Unknown on top of your deck. Okay. So we can switch Unknowns out. If your opponent's bench is a full, look at their hand, put 1 base we can find there into their bench. So you can maybe put a Pokemon down. Okay. Normal. So we got a Camerupt kind of deck. Don't know what Camerupt does, of course. We'll find out together. So it looks like a Gardevoir versus Camerupt deck. Okay, so Fire Energy normal. And I like that you can see people coming here. So Unknown retreated to normal. So will normal evolve into... so Kendall, discard a Fire Energy attached to normal. What's to say? And then discard energy should... So he's going to... Okay, so we're going to discard the energy from Ralts. And now on to DJ Newly's turn? Not necessarily sure to say that. Okay. So let's see what happens on this side. What does the Gardevoir do? I think Pidgeot lets you search your deck for any card to put in your hand, right? See Hollow Transceiver. Gonna put Holland Mentor. So it lets you search deck for any Holland card or in your discard pile, right? There's Holland Transceiver. Search deck for a supporter card with Holland's name. Show to your opponent, put your deck. Or search discard pile for Holland. So be able to search Holland cards out. But it looks like we did use let's see. Played Holland Mentor to discard Rocket's admin. We haven't seen the Mentor just yet, but I think it lets you search for 3. Is that the one that lets you search for 3 basic Pokemon or something like that? But with all the Holland cards, you have to discard a card to actually activate it. So, alright, so let's see what... I mean, I can't remember all the Holland cards do. Alright, so we'll see... So here's Holland Mentor. There's Mewtwo EX Jirachi comes down. So Holland Mentor, yeah, it lets you find 3 base Pokemon with 100 HP or less. Show them to your opponent, put to your hand. We see Jirachi come down. Jirachi's got that Wishing Star ability. Active, middle of the top 5 cards of your deck. Put one of the... look at 5 cards in your deck. Choose one of them, put in your hand. Shove the other cards back. And then we saw Mewtwo EX comes down. Mewtwo EX has that Darkness switch. Discard energy from Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Then switch all damage counter Mewtwo EX with a defending Pokemon. So you can kind of just switch energy around that way. Let's see. Unknown to use Shuffle. So he's using... Are you just using Unknown to shuffle your deck? Are we actually... Is there actually other unknowns in the deck? So late net search. That's definitely a card I've never heard before. What does that card do? Search deck for 3 different types of basic Pokemon, excluding bait Pokemon. Show them to your opponent and put them into your hand. Okay. So see Stantler. Now I think I saw Jason won a tournament last week with the Stantler deck. Stantler has Screechy, Voice 10. If the defending Pokemon's evolution is confused, push away 20, look at your opponent's hand, use a trainer card and discard it. So we can discard stuff with the Stantler. We can maybe confuse the active with the evolution. Midem comes down. Midem's got Sniff Out. Put 1 card for discard to your hand and does 20 damage to your Pokemon. Okay. Now the Numel has hit the field, so we might see another Camerupt. Jirachi is sleeping because of that Poke Power. Okay, so we're slowly both getting set up here, which is good. Great, both players are slowly filling the bench up. With 06, it does take a little while to find Pokemon, and looks like Jason just passes. Yeah, and on to DJ's turn. Okay, let's see what he got. Unfortunately, we can't see their hand. It is a secret, but it is what it is. Now, these are untimed games, too, so this could go for a minute. But we'll definitely try to follow up all the action to see what happens in this tournament. Let's see how many of these tournaments we actually, talk about. So, Celio's Network being played. We will search for Evolution card. Okay. And maybe they grab the Gardevoir here. Yeah, Celio's Network lets you search for a base Pokemon Evolution card. We see the Rare Candy Pidgeot in play. So, Pidgeot's got that quick search ability. Or power, sorry. You may choose any more card from your deck, put it to your hand. So we can find any card now with that Pidgeot and help get set up here. And it looks like we're going to get a Curlia into play and pass on to Jason's turn. Looks like no energies are being attached to DJ side. Going to Jason's turn, let's see what happens. What does Jason find here? Looks like Jason's going to play Castaway. Is this another, fine stadium or supporter card, I think is what it is. Can't really remember what Castaway does. It's always hard to remember all the cards, what they do and stuff. So, So let's see what Castaway does. Search for supporter card, a Pokemon tool, and basic energy. Show them to your opponent. Okay. Alright. So we see Stantler come up. Stantler's going to attach a fire energy to Stantler. So we'll start using the push away. And start discarding trainer cards from your opponent's hand. So let's see. Curse Stone is now in play, which all the abilities will be blocked. You put 1 damage counter. Oh, okay, no. Any time between each player puts 1 damage counter on his or her Poke Power. Ooh. So all these Pokemon start taking 10, right? 10, 10. So we'll see that. Oh, there's a Cessation Crystal too. Alright, can we see that card? Yeah, this is where it makes it where you shut down Pokebody's Poke Power. So there we go. So we have Stantler uses Cessation Crystal to shut down Pokepower's Pokebodies. We have Curse Stone to do damage with Pokemon powers. Let's start building damage on these guys. Okay, so attach a Psychic Energy to Mewtwo EX. So we might see Mewtwo start getting powered up. It's got the Hypnoblast and Cyburn. Let's see. Okay, there's a Rocket Stadium now played. Let's see. Each player of Dark, the Rocket gets 20 more HP, so Mewtwo a little bit more tankier. And outside that, nothing else too crazy on DJ's turn. Just trying to bump that stadium. Because it is a big stadium war back in 06 for sure. So let's see what Jason has here. Probably, I mean, once I find Camerupt, I would 100% believe, once I play Camerupt. We see Castaway just trying to set up some more cards. And we still got to push away to discard trainer cards from DJ's hand. I can't, oh yeah, you can see it right here. So discard, hand is 6. Okay, that's cool. Castaway is going to find that stadium card again, right? Subject supporter card, tool card, and a basic energy. Oh, okay. Oh, no. The stadium's right here. Sorry, Josh. So it gets fire energy, Sally's networks. Okay. Castaway, okay. And played energy removal tool, which can discard energies. So it's like Crushing Hammer. So Jason playing a very, like, I'm going to mill you type deck, right? So fire energy to normal. Stanley use push away, 20 to Jirachi. And can discard a trainer card that he finds there. So very interesting deck from Jason playing the Stantler deck. Just going to try to control DJ's side of the field is what it seems like. So it looks like Jason's taking a second to decide what's in his hand that he wants to discard. Can disrupt him for sure. We can. Okay, let's see. Steven's Advice was discarded. Okay. Now, you wonder why the Castaway is being discarded, because when you play a supporter card in 06, they actually stay to the side, which is this right here. So you're going to discard Steven's Advice, making it say, hey, you can't, I don't want you set up even more, right? So, going to disrupt him. And we see Rocket's admin playing. Both players will shuffle. Get 6 cards each, because it's like an N. Neither player is taking a prize card just yet. We'll see. Played Windstorm, which basically is like a Tool Scrapper kind of effect, right? So it looks like he discarded the Cessation Crystal and Fluffy Berry. What does this do? Okay. So retreat cost is 0. Alright. And here's the Windstorm. It's like a Tool Field Blower, 2 cards, and Stadium. So it's just like a Field Blower. Okay. Jirachi use Wishing Star. Going to search our top 5. Choose 1 card and put it to your hand. Since the Cess Crystal is gone, we can use the Poke Power. Okay. Pidgeot can now use Quick Search, and now we're going to see DJ start setting up here. Found the Windstorm. Be able to use Wishing Star plus Quick Search. Be able to find what you need here. And Pidgeot is going to help DJ start setting up here. Very exciting here. Okay. Let's see. What does that Pidgeot get him? And we won't be able to see, unfortunately. It's just 1 card. But I imagine it will come down pretty quickly. So, okay, there's card. Evolves into Gardevoir. So here is the Gardevoir that we care about so much. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card attached to one of your Pokemon. Put 2 damage counters on your Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Power can be used effective by special condition. And Energy Burst does 10 times the amount of damage counters, times the amount of energy attached to Gardevoir and the defending Pokemon. Cool. So kind of like accelerates itself and be able to power up itself. Oh, it looks like we're to power up Mewtwo. Now this is pretty interesting because Mewtwo has that Darkness Switch, which you can like start setting up damage on this and then Darkness Switch and take a knockout and then like start using Cyburn. Ooh, okay. Alright. That's pretty cool. So let's see. Okay, so we see Cess Crystal come down again. Gonna block all the abilities. And it's a very heavy ability deck, right? You got Jirachi, Pidgeot, Gardevoir. Okay. Now, it's going to come up to DJ how many Windstorms he plays to get rid of these Cess Crystals. We could see maybe Mewtwo take a knockout. So there is Camerupt coming down. Okay, so this is a card I don't know. Search this for 2 basic energy attachment to your Pokemon anyway. Split Bomb. Choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Does 30. So we're going to... Okay, so we're going to start sniping if we want to. Very cool. Let's see. So we see Stantler use Push Away. Curse Storm came down. Curse Storm's going to start doing, damage to these Pokemon Poke Powers. Pidgeot does that for retreat. And we'll see what DJ does here. Maybe promote the Mewtwo and take a knockout this turn. What's attached to the Camerupt? It is a Scramble Energy. Okay, it's fine. Because Rocket's Mewtwo does have 100 HP, so it doesn't get knocked out pretty easily. We see DJ uses Warp Point. Now, Warp Point is fantastic here because Seskar only works in the active spot, right? So now he can use Warp Point, get that Stantler on the active spot, and start using like Gardevoir's effect, Pidgeot's effect, whatever he wants to, and start doing some damage that way. That's very cool. All right. So let's see. Warp Point. Unknown becomes active. And what does DJ use here? So Mewtwo X does come active. Now, we could see Gardevoir do some more. Okay. Let's see. Put Diglett. There's a Diglett all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know what Dugtrio does. Okay. So touch of Psychic Energy. So we could see a Hypnoblast for knockout this turn. It would knock it out. Yeah, we see Mewtwo EX use Hypnoblast to knock out the Unknown. We tied 5-5 on prize cards. Stantler might come up and keep and maybe go for more push away or something. Not sure. But we see DJ use Pidgeot to get maybe Hollins? I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what he did. But we see a Scientist going to draw. You have 7 cards of your opponent. So we both have 6 now. Okay. We see another. So double Gardevoir has came out. Okay. So now we can start using double Psy Shadow. So we see another Shadow come down. And Psy Shadow probably go to the Mewtwo? No. Where does Psy Shadow go to? Looks like it didn't do anything. Looks like we just went for Hypnoblast for knockout. Okay, so on to Jace's turn. Just going to play Injury Removal 2. Playing heads. Discarding the Psychic Energy off the Mewtwo. Oh, no, discarding the Holland's Cast Form, because that's how I was getting 2 energies. Oh, that's a very big deal. Lynette's Search again. What do they do again? Basic Pokemon coming down again. Okay. So we see more Stantlers coming down. Jason really going for this screechy voice, or push away kind of effect. Playing like energy removal, playing like stadiums to disrupt them, and Seth Crystal to really push them away. Okay, Fire Energy Stanley's pushed away, did 20 damage, and discarded Lynette's Net Search. Okay, so Curse Storm comes into effect. What's going to do 10 damage to Pidgeot, Gardevoir. Okay. Turn 14. You imagine a turn 14 in the standard format? I can't. There's no way. All right. Very exciting. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So DJ's turn. Does he have a way to counter this Cess Crystal? That's the big thing. So see Hollow Cast Form being attached, but takes away the Psychic Energy and attach the Cast Form to get 2 energies attached to it. We see Celiated Network. Going to search for a Pokemon. And let's see here. There's a lot just happened. Okay, hold on. Curse Storm. So nothing really happens on DJ's turn. Okay, so on Jason's turn. Let's see what he's got here. So see Rocket's admin. Okay. Trying to disrupt. Let's see, how many is in the deck? 14 and 22. Okay. So Jason playing the Rockets admin can make it where he can use a better push away. I imagine that's what we're going for here. And then once like these Pokemon are slowly being set up, like Camerupt could come and like start sniping people for pretty much 40 damage because of the Curse Stone. Heal Energy is already full health, so it doesn't matter. Stanley's push away did 20 damage. Rocket Mewtwo EX. So Mewtwo is slowly getting powered up here, and it looks like he discarded a Rocket's admin trying to disrupt DJ. And on a DJ's turn, of course, All of his Pokemon take a 10 from the Cursed Stone. Okay. Energy Cycle System to shuffle back some energies, of course. We can pick that real quick. So it's just crawl for basic energy. Make sure 1 basic energy or 3. All right, so there we go. Getting back the energies, countering Jason's energy removal. Touch like Psychic Energy to Mewtwo. So we can start seeing Hypnoblast here if we want to. We could see a Darkness switch if we want to see that too. Moving all the damage off Mewtwo onto the Stantler. It doesn't take a knockout though, which is kind of unfortunate here. We do see a Holland's Adventure played as the support card per turn. Discard a card from hand, draw 3. And we see a Swoop Teleport be played from DJ's side. Okay. Who are we swooping? Who are we going into? That's the question here. Can we see a swoop into... Okay, nope. Went to Rawls. Okay, I thought we were going to see... What if we saw like a swoop? Does swoop work? I think it does. Oh, exclude EX Pokemon. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, if you could swoop the Mewtwo into Ralts and then break into Guardy, that would have been busted, but unfortunately that's not what's happening. Okay, we do see the Darkness switch from Mewtwo into Stantler. It doesn't take a knockout. Stantler is 70 HP, unfortunately. So, now this switches, right? Yeah, so you can't use that again next turn, unfortunately. So in Jason's turn, he's got the Camerupt powered up. If he wants to start using that, it starts Split Bomb for 40. Does it take a knockout anywhere? It will take a knockout on one of the Guardies, not both. So see another Fire to be attached to Stantler. Push away to do a 20. Once again, everybody's taking 10 more damage. So this is fine. We're slowly... Like next turn, Jason can take a knockout like a Pidgeot and Guardy if he wants to do that. But I imagine that he wants the Cess Crystal just stay in the active spot. So we see an energy, we see a knockout with the Hypnoblast. And we see Camerupt coming. Camerupt has a ton of energies. Wow, okay. So we see Camerupt take a knockout. Probably, you imagine, you could do this and this if you want to, because the Pidgeot gets knocked out next turn no matter what with the Curse Stone. Power Hand Extension, which I think is another like discard energy effect, I think. Or it's some kind of discard effect. I know that for sure. I just can't really remember what it does, unfortunately. I'll look at it real quick. Yeah. So move it to one Pokemon to another. Yeah. So we're disrupting more, moving energies, move it to the Gardevoir. Okay. And this is actually a pretty cool play from Jason because now Jason can knock out the Gardevoir, get all the energies off the field, and knock out the other Gardevoir. Wow. Okay. So is he rock his admin? Gonna put DJ at 4, Jason at 5. And see another Campbell come down. See another Stantler come down. So yeah, Jason's gonna take a knockout on this and this, most likely. And then the Pidgeot gets knocked out because of the Cursed Stone. And then Jason will take 3 prize cards in 1 turn. Woo! It pretty much put DJ at no cards. Now DJ could break into Guardy, but with only 4 cards in hand, like that's really hard to do. But we'll see. It's a very exciting game here. Cameron used Split Bomb, okay. Yep, so there's damage to both Guardies. Then he knocks out the Pidgeot, taking 3 prize cards in 1 turn. Yo, how can DJ come back from this? Yo, this is so crazy. Okay. Very, very cool. And let's see what DJ got here. I mean, like I said, his best play is to Rare Candy the Guardy, but even then, like, looking rough. Psychic Energy to Mewtwo. You don't Darkness Switch here because it only moves 20, so that doesn't really do anything. So there's no Cess Crystal out. So we'll see. Played Pokemon Retriever, so it's gonna get back Pokemon, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, man, there's 2 Guardies in here, and Pidgeot. It's not looking good. Yeah, it looks like it just gets like 3 Pokemon back. It looks like a stretcher. Right? So check for a discard problem for base Pokemon evolution cards. Yeah, so that's fine. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what DJ does here. Like, it's... Oh, man. It's in a bad spot here. Bad spot. So what does DJ got here? Jason coming out with this Camerupt Stantler deck, which I am not too aware of. Maybe it is a deck and I just don't know. I don't know about the Mewtwo Guardy deck either. These are both two decks I've never really heard from. Let's see here. There's a lot of... I hate that we see the people exiting and stuff. Alright, looks like Psychic Energy. Pass. Jason's turn. Plays Energy Removal Tail, so it doesn't discard the Psychic Energy. Let's see what else Jason does here. So we see another Stantler come down. There's all the Stantlers and Camerupts just coming down. I mean, Jason can just like start split bottom two. So 30 damage Diglett and Pidgey. Okay. So I mean, he can win next turn because Diglett has this has 40 HP, right? This has what 50 HP. So we see, yep, and on Jason's turn. And there we go. Jason wins the game with Split Bomb. That was a crazy game. So yeah, guys, there's Way Back Wednesday. We saw Camerupt Stantler versus Guardy Mewtwo. Wow, that's crazy. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for Expanded Thursday, and we'll probably continue watching these for the next couple Way Back Wednesdays. Alrighty, guys. Bye.